Somewhere around 2 in the morning, your immune system is running its most aggressive overnight patrol, hunting damaged cells, clearing debris, mounting the kind of cellular repair work that keeps you healthy. But after 60, the clock that governs all of that starts to drift. The peak shifts, the troughs deepen, and the consequences show up in ways most people never connect to timing. Your body runs on something called a circadian rhythm, an internal clock built into nearly every cell you own. And your immune system is one of its most precise timekeepers. White blood cells, inflammatory proteins, even the barriers in your skin and gut lining, they all follow a daily schedule, rising and falling at predictable hours. This is not a metaphor, it is measurable biology. Research published over the last decade has shown that certain immune cells, particularly the ones that respond to infection and clear out abnormal cells, are significantly more active in the hours between midnight and early morning. Your body uses that window of deep sleep to do its most intensive maintenance. The immune system is not just a responder to threats, it is a scheduled maintenance crew with working hours. During the day, a different set of immune functions takes the lead. Your body shifts toward inflammation regulation and readiness, primed to react quickly to whatever the waking world throws at it. Cuts, bacteria on a door handle, pollen in the air. The daytime immune system is more like a rapid response unit, while the night shift handles deeper, slower repair work. Both matter, both need the right conditions. Now here is where age changes the picture. After 60, the circadian clock itself becomes less precise. Scientists call this circadian rhythm disruption, and it is a normal part of aging, but normal does not mean harmless. The signals that tell your immune cells when to ramp up and when to stand down become quieter, less consistent. The peaks get lower. The troughs, paradoxically, do not always recover as cleanly. One of the clearest examples involves a protein called melatonin. Most people know it as a sleep hormone, but it also plays a direct role in coordinating immune function. After 60, melatonin production naturally declines, and with it, one of the key signals that tells the immune system to begin its overnight repair cycle. Less melatonin does not mean no repair, but it can mean the window is shorter, the signal weaker. This partly explains something that puzzles a lot of people, why older adults tend to be more vulnerable to infections in the early morning hours, and why certain immune-related conditions, from flare-ups of arthritis to the timing of heart attacks, follow a distinct circadian pattern. The body is not equally defended at all hours, and after 60, those undefended windows widen a little. The good news, and there is real good news here, is that the circadian clock is not a fixed, unchangeable mechanism. It responds to input. Light is the most powerful signal your internal clock receives. Morning sunlight hitting your eyes within an hour of waking is one of the strongest anchors your body has for setting the whole day's biological schedule, immune system included. That is not a small thing. That is leverage. Sleep consistency matters just as much. Going to bed and waking at the same time every day, even on weekends, keeps the immune system's schedule from drifting. Irregular sleep does not just make you tired, it literally disrupts the timing of immune cell production and activity. Every study that has looked at this points in the same direction. Irregular sleep and a less coordinated immune response tend to travel together. Meal timing is another lever most people overlook. Eating at consistent regular hours reinforces the body's internal clock through a separate but connected pathway. Late night eating, particularly heavy meals within 2 or 3 hours of sleep, can interrupt the overnight immune cycle by pulling the body's attention toward digestion when it should be running its repair shift. This does not mean one late dinner ruins everything. Patterns are what matter. Movement also plays a role, and the timing of it matters more than most exercise advice suggests. Moderate physical activity in the morning or early afternoon appears to support the immune system's daytime readiness phase without interfering with the overnight repair cycle. Intense late evening exercise, on the other hand, can delay the body's wind-down signals. Gentle movement, a walk after dinner, seems to sit in a comfortable middle ground. None of this requires a radical overhaul. The immune system after 60 is not broken. It is shifted and slightly less precisely tuned, but it still listens. Morning light, consistent sleep, regular meals, movement at sensible hours. These are not vague wellness suggestions. They are the specific inputs your circadian clock uses to coordinate one of the most complex defense systems in the human body. Give it a reliable schedule and it will do its job better. The single most useful thing to take from all of this is straightforward. Your immune system works best when your day has predictable anchors. Same wake time, morning light, regular meals, movement during daylight, a consistent wind down before sleep. Your doctor can tell you what is right for your specific situation, but the evidence is clear that timing is not a small variable. After 60, it may be one of the most important ones you can actually control.